Hi guys, my name is Simon. I'm from Premier Hotspur TV, and I've been asked tonight by Robbie from Lilywhite Lounge to come up with an all-time X11 Tottenham Hotspur team. Right, very difficult, Robbie. This is quite a good one actually. Me personally, Robbie, for in goal, there's been a few. I've been supporting the club since 1989, and I've seen a few keepers. I've seen the likes of Eric Torsfed, Paul Robertson, Ian Walker, Hans Sagers, Neil Sullivan, Hugo Lloris. So I have seen a really good, some good keepers here. To me personally, the one I'll go with is the Viking. I'll go with Eric Torsfed. I do like Eric Torsfed. It was a close call. I've been thinking about it all day, Robbie, at work, and between Hugo and Eric, it was a big fan favourite of mine when I was growing up. When I was watching Spurs very early on. But Hugo's a very good. He's a world class keeper. But Eric Torsfed is my number one for this team. Then we go to right back. I'll go with a 4-4-2 for this. A classic 4-4-2. Everyone likes a 4-4-2. Right back. Wow, we've seen a few. Stevie Carr was one of the early ones. I think Dean Austin. Was a fullback. I'm not sure if he was left or right, but he was good. Is it Pascal Jimbonda? Kyle Walker. Okay, we had Serge Aurier. Now we've got Emerson. But the one I was going between, there was two of them, Stevie Carr and Kyle Walker. But to me, Kyle Walker in his early days at Spurs, I think he had energy up and down, fantastic crossing. He'll come up with a goal or two as well for you. So, and Stevie Carr was quite consistent as well. I did like Stevie Carr. I remember that goal against United. That was an absolutely fantastic goal. But me personally, Robbie, I'll go with Kyle Walker at right back. Now we're going to the centre backs. And I've seen some real good centre-backs at this club. Me personally, Gary Mabbott, Sol Campbell. I know everyone's like, whoa, but Sol Campbell's fantastic at Tottenham. Ledley King, absolutely fantastic. The guy only had one knee. That's why he's better than John Terry, guys. But he truly was. If he didn't have that injury, I think he went on to be one of the best centre-backs in the world. I think he was that good. So to me personally, I mean Jan Vertonghen, Toby Alderweireld, I've got Romero now. I think he will become a big fan straight. I think this guy will become world class. Yeah. So I said I've been through. I've seen a lot at Tottenham, but the two I'm going to go with. Gary Mabbott, 100%. Proper captain, proper leader, proper player. He led the team. Okay, and led the team to the FA Cup in 1991. But what a proper captain. John Fashanu. Was it Justin Fashanu actually? It was one of them who actually damaged his eye. I remember that with a massive, very nasty elbow. But with a guy as well, we had diabetes as well, Gary Mabbott, and for what he's achieved at Tottenham, unbelievable. What a legend at this club. So Gary Mabbott is one of them, and it was tight between Jan, Toby. Jan was a favourite of mine. Toby, Ledley King, but I'm going to go with Ledley King. Absolutely fantastic. I do like Ledley King. Absolutely fantastic. Then we're going to the left back, Robbie. Justin Edinburgh. You either loved him or you hate him, Justin Edinburgh. But the late Justin Edinburgh, rest in peace, Justin Edinburgh. But I liked him at left back, Justin Edinburgh. And we had Osikoto as well. He played there. Obviously Danny Rose. We had Gareth Bale. He did play bits and parts there. You could say Ben Davies, but no, not to me personally. Serge Reguilon as well. But to me, I'll go with Kyle Walker's partner in them days at Tottenham. I'll go with Danny Rose. Danny Rose was a fantastic footballer, seriously, and on his day, seriously, that boy was fantastic. Really, really good left back. So I'll go with left back. I'll go with Danny Rose. So I'm going to go with a 4-4-2. Remember, so 4 in midfield. Wow. Out left. We saw Gareth Bale playing that position. Him and Son is playing there currently. I don't remember. I can't remember others. There has been others there. But to me, there's only one. Since I've been watching, it's Heung-min Son. Absolutely fantastic. Out on the other flank, the right, we've had some good ones. Oh yeah, David Jalota, sorry. I forgot that. He played on the left as well. Remember that goal against Barnsley? He was fantastic. Then we out on the right, we've had a few there. Aaron Lennon, Raw Fox was there as well. Fox in the box, he was fantastic. I did like Foxy. Gareth Bale can play there as well. Aaron Lennon was a big favourite of mine growing up. I mean, fantastic. I really loved Aaron Lennon. He was a fantastic footballer. Fast as anything. But he come close. But to me, I'm going to put in Gareth Bale. You've got to have Gareth Bale in there. Absolutely fantastic player. And you've got to fit Gareth Bale and Son into this team. So the 2 in the centre. People will be surprised I'm not going for a holding midfielder, nothing like that. I'm just going literally 2 very, very talented footballers. One back in the 90s, in the early 90s. You know what I mean, he scored that cracking goal in the semi-final against Arsenal in 1991. That was Paul Gasquen. Unfortunately, he broke his leg in the final against Forest. But they went on and won it for him. I remember that day. Me personally, Paul Gaskin was a fantastic talent. Seriously, with all his problems as well, with his all what he had, he really was a character around the training ground, character on the pitch. Seriously, he was just such a top guy on and off the pitch, and what a talent! So I definitely will go with the one and only Paul Gascoigne in there. And the other one to partner him, Robbie. There's been a few. I could have gone with defensive midfielder like Scotty Parker. I do like Scotty Parker at the club. Moussa Dembele, me personally. Luka Modric, Victor Wanyama, Palacios. I did like Palacios when he was at the club. David Howes, and there Paul Niemes. I mean, I've seen a lot. I could just go on and on and on. But the one I'm gonna choose. Oh, Rafa van der Vaart. I can forget Rafa van der Vaart. Absolutely top talent as well. But the one I'm gonna put alongside Paul Gascoigne is Luka Modric. Absolutely, this guy. When you're talking of world class, this guy is proper world class. Unfortunately, he did leave and went on to Madrid, and it was history. And then he's won probably everything over there with Madrid. So Luka Modric, definitely 100%. But I've missed out. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's so hard. I've missed out some real good ones as well. So 2 up top, Robbie. First one, me personally, you've got to go with the main man, Harry Kane. I've been blessed with some top strikers at this club. If you go back into when the Premier League started, you had Teddy Sheringham was there, and then Gordon Jury, guys, he was a good striker there. And then you had your like Clive Allens and things like that around, and your Paul Allens as well. But Defoe's, as you go on, Robbie Keane's, Berbatov, you had Klinsmann as well. Don't forget Klinsmann, guys. in 1994, when seriously fantastic, so cheap, £2 million, absolutely deal, fantastic business by Alan Sugar to get Klinsmann in the club. So some top. So we'll definitely go with Harry Kane. And out of all them, I said Sheringham, you had Klinsmann, you had Defoe, you had Berbatov, you had Robbie Keane. I did like Mido as well. You can chuck in Chris Armstrong as well in there. I did like Roman Pavlyuchenko, Peter Crouch. So real, some top talent we've had. Some real good strikers. But the other one to partner Harry Kane. I think this will be a good partnership, and it'll be Teddy Sheringham. I think you can't look no further than Teddy Sheringham as well. He's a fantastic player for Tottenham. He went on to United and won things there. He won the Champions League. He's scoring in that as well. So to me, so that's my team. That's my team, Robbie. So go back for it one more time, guys. Eric Torsfield goal, Carl Walker, right back, centre backs.